Recently, I've been starting my mornings lost in my sketchbook. I picked it up one day and started to paint. Lines formed into symmetrical patterns and slowly a mandala came to life. I've never drawn mandalas before, but I found it to be a sort of meditation. Each line pulling me further and further into a relaxed state. Back in England, I never felt like I had time to draw. Not just that, I didn't feel creative. After a 10-hour day of making, my creativity was spent. I was still filling up my creative cup at work, but by making things that other people wanted me to make. Then when it came time for me to focus on my own art, I felt burnt out. I also felt a sort of guilt. Like if what I was doing wasn't going towards a portfolio piece or something productive, then it was a waste of time and energy. Sometimes I forget that we're allowed to do things just because they bring us joy. It's easy to get caught up in the chase, finding work, being productive, life admin, but I didn't come to Bali just to stay busy. I came here to experience, to explore. This week we made an intention to make space for joy. We didn't plan it too much, just filled up the bike with gas and headed up to the north of Bali to find a waterfall. There's something so powerful about waterfalls. Loud, wild, unapologetic. Never pausing to overthink and question itself. It's always flowing. Standing there, I felt this pull to play, to that part of me that doesn't need a reason to laugh or dance.
Oh my goodness, we found this little pool that is separate from the waterfall. And I think it's my favorite bit because there's no one here. And look at this. I'm gonna have to get it.
Swimming in the cool water that rushes down from the mountains, feeling the sun on my face, and the cool water on my skin. There's just no better feeling. Nature has a way of reminding you how small your worries are. Our problems we focus on with a microscope, that when we take a step back and look at the overall picture, none of it really matters. So, for a day we stop trying to be productive or useful. I think joy can be a kind of rebellion, especially when you spent so long believing you need to earn it. Take it from someone who always feels like they're not doing enough. More isn't always better. These days that we take off have been healing in a way that I didn't expect. Not because we were doing some deep inner work, but because we weren't. We were just having fun. And sometimes nurturing your relationship or yourself looks like mornings drawing mandalas, salt in your hair and nowhere to be. With creative work, I find I get my best ideas when I'm not pushing it. When I'm not stressed about getting enough done or berating myself for taking time off. It's been the same way with exercise. Feeling I don't have enough time to take a yoga class or go for a walk. The other day, I went to a 90-minute yoga class and I felt so much better. It seems obvious, right? But we can get swept up in emails, in edits, saying to ourselves, I don't have enough time for that. But from my experience, moving my body shifts the stagnant energy and actually shifts my perspective. It shakes out creative blocks, allowing ideas to flow more freely. I hope this helps anyone struggling with creative blocks or feeling like they aren't being productive enough. Don't forget to embrace something that brings you joy. It doesn't have to be as grand as a trip to a waterfall. Allow it to bring you presence. Life is short enough as it is to let it pass you by.